Yo, what's going on? I'm Nick, but some of you may know me as the Shoe Baker. So what I'm going to show you is how to thermoform your Nike checks. Now, you're probably wondering, well, why don't you just form them for me? Because I don't want to limit your creativity. I want you to be able, as a customizer, I want you to be able to form it yourself and place it however you want on the shoe. Each order comes with enough screws for it. So in this case, 4 screws with a screwdriver. A mini screwdriver so that you don't have to worry about finding one in your house because you may not even have one. Now, you're going to need those things which already come included, plus gloves from Home Depot. Now, I don't supply these because imagine if I sent you a pair every single time you order a pair of checks. You have a bunch of gloves floating around the house. Go to Home Depot, you can get these for 10 bucks. Trust me, you're going to need them because the acrylic gets hot. So let's take it over to the oven. So once you put the acrylic on the baking pan, you literally just have to put it in the oven for 6 minutes. For 6 minutes at 300 degrees, nothing more, nothing less. After that, let it bake. Now, like I said, you want to use gloves. You could use a sock if you want to, but that's just nasty. Now, you'll notice that when you take the acrylic out, you can bend it, but you have a short amount of time to form it to whatever shape you want, whether it's the back of the shoe or the actual swoosh. Count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you should have the shape that you need. Then go set that one to the side. Hurry up and grab the other one. In this case, I want to do the swoosh. So I'm going to flip over the shoe. Make sure it lines up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I have the shape that I need to install the shoe. So let me show you how to do that. Take the gloves off. The acrylic at this point is still going to be warm, not necessarily hot. I can hold it. It is actually pretty hot, but I can hold it for as long as I need to. You're going to take the screws that I provide for you as well as the screwdriver. I believe this is the right side. Let me make sure. Yep. Now, as you can see, this shoe has not been pre-drilled. It's exactly how Nike sent it to me. I'm going to pop that screw in the hole and apply pressure as I screw it in. Now these screws are 3/8 of an inch. You want to just apply pressure from the other side as well so that it grips the leather. Make sure you keep pressure that you need on the swoosh so that you don't lose the space. And you'll know when it grips it because it'll start tightening up itself. Don't screw it in all the way. You want it a little bit loose before you screw in the second screw. Now you can use the drill. You just want to be careful, right? This is leather and you know, you don't want to drill through your shoe, but these are short enough where if you have an area where there's 2 paddings of leather, it definitely won't go through and the check is installed. This is the deep red transparent. We have several other colors on the site for you to choose. Another thing you could do is that if you just buy a set, you could just wrap that set around the back of the shoe. That would actually be pretty sweet. Again, apply pressure from both sides. made the mistake of keeping the cardboard inside the shoe. Make sure you remove that. That way you have more working room with your fingers on the inside. Go through and tighten the other one. Boom. You have your thermoformed acrylic swoosh installed on your Nike Air Force One. You can install this on any shoe that you want to. I made the swoosh for the swoosh that's on the Air Force One, and like I said, they come in many other colors. The things that you need: the screwdriver, the screws, the checks. I provide those things, but if you plan on thermoforming, make sure you go get gloves from Home Depot is where I will get them, and I'll even provide a link below so that you can just go ahead and buy them from Amazon and Home Depot, ones that I suggest. I'm not liable if you are clumsy and you burn yourself because remember, this is 300 degrees acrylic that you're working with. It cools down fast, so you want to move and install. Well, you want to move and form fast. Once it's formed, you can install it anytime you want. Shoemaker, follow me on IG, Shoemaker_ATL, and hit me up if you have any questions.